The next thing that I want to do is get started on this. And what this is going to be, the biggest thing that I want to happen right now What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome to my world. We're here, we're doing things back on Skyblock, or FTB SkyFactory, sorry, FTB SkyFactory 2.5, and we're here to do, well, I'm here to show you what I changed. Basically, in the last episode, I told you that I was going to change up everything, and a lot of people were like, no, don't worry about it, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But to me, it wasn't. That's why I was changing, is because it's important to me that I stick to the concept. But remember, I said we're not losing progress completely. Anyway, we're not going back to square one. I'm keeping my power set up for now until I move it and set it up somewhere else and everything's fine. You get the idea. We're not going to take away from it completely. It's just I needed to change, and I have done that. If you look in the mini map there, you see a bunch of circles. And that's because of these circles here that you saw in the time lapse, by the way. I hope that was really put together pretty well, because I don't know, I recorded a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't know how much of it I chopped out to make it a shorter time lapse, because right now I think it's going to be like a 3 or 4 minute time lapse, which usually isn't very good. So I might have either sped it up more, or I might have chopped some things out, and I'm not sure which one I chose. But anyway, so yeah, so we have the rings here, but we also have the rings up top, and this is part of the new design that I want to incorporate. Yes, I know it looks very similar. It's still got the rings of circles, but trust me, it will be different afterwards. I have plans for this. I have huge plans for this. This is ever expandable. This is different, vastly different than anything else that I've done, and I am really excited to get going on this concept. Now, for the moment, until I move it somewhere else, this is going to stay put, although it is off right now. I put some torches up top because our storage solution is not completely perfect. This guy right here continues to fill up over and over and over again, and it's really irritating to do that. So I need to do this differently. Because right now the items are coming directly into here and then being taken out, because this is the shortest path. So they're going into here as like an overflow chest, and then anything that does have a drawer or a cache will be pulled out and sent there. So I either need to add caches for everything, or I need to better filter things to go into the trash. Yeah, one of those two. And I don't know if I can add caches to what I need to add caches to either. I just don't think it's going to work how it should. But I digress. It's off right now, so that's the deal. So yeah. But until I replace it and move it somewhere else, we're not going to worry about it too much. I more than likely have enough supplies in the bottom to last me as long as I need. My jetpack is running out. Now, you might notice that the jetpack is actually lasting me a lot longer. And that's because I upgraded it to tier 2. I was going to go to tier 3, and for some reason, I couldn't. I don't remember what I needed that I couldn't get for tier 3. Reinforced Electrum. It wasn't the Electrum. I can get the Electrum because I have the alloy smelter. It's just silver and gold. What was it that I... Oh, fluid transposer. That's why I didn't do it. I needed the fluid transposer for these guys right here. So once... I mean, I can make one of those and probably make it work. I have the redstone now. How much do we have here? Did I show you this part? Did I show you that I switched this over? I think I did, but I'm not 100%. Maybe I didn't. I don't know yet. Well, I did. If I didn't show it to you, I don't remember what you saw last. I've changed so much that I've forgotten. So I apologize if you have seen this. But yeah, I switched it back over. I have these guys here. I think you've seen this. So it's making dust, and then the dust is being sent down and blah, blah, blah. So we're sifting dust now to give me bunches of redstone. But as you see, 2 lava generators that I have here, we're not quite getting enough lava. All of these guys are at 0. I need to pull from the other side as well, which is kind of a problem. Or add a third. I might add another one temporarily. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, again, doesn't matter. So the plans I have for this, I don't want to reveal yet. They're really, really cool, and it's very, 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 very difficult for me to keep to myself because I really want to brag about it. It's awesome to me. I've never done it. I've never seen it, which is exactly what I'm looking for this series. It's really, really cool, and it's going to expand my horizons in so many ways as far as building, designing, modding, everything. It's just nuts, okay? So, I want to tell you so bad, but I'm going to keep it to myself for now, because if I tell you what it is, then you're just not going to understand it completely. I mean, you'll understand certain aspects of it, but you won't get the full picture, and the full picture is what I want you to get. So for now, we're going to leave it alone. Just know that there is a new design coming that is going to be absolutely epic. I hope it turns out epic because it's, like I said, if it's expanding my horizons, then it's certainly a challenge. And if it's a challenge, there is a chance that I do it wrong and it's not going to look very good. But if that is the case, we are going to keep working on it until I get it right. And that's what's going to expand the horizons. So... yeah, anyway, so today we're actually not going to mess with the potion generator because I don't have a place for it yet. I'm still setting things up for all of these things. I need a new power location. I need to set up a new place for all of the power, and I just don't have it yet. So what I wanted to do is actually come up with something else over here. If you remember these guys, I actually set these up. I made more dirt seeds because I need dirt for this. And I actually need dirt for the top too. But don't worry, it's not going to be completely dirt. It's not going to be a dirty dirt stuff. It's going to be sort of kind of... I can't tell you. I just... Anyway. But yes, I do need dirt for the top. Without going into details, I just need it. Yeah. It's used in a crafting recipe, I'll tell you that. Now... I want these guys to grow better. But in order for them to grow better, we need something. I think. I don't know if the fertile soil actually gives you better stuff. I'm not sure. I better still have a regular cow over here somewhere. I do. I think that's the regular cow. That might be as well, but I don't think so. But, yeah, what I saw in here is the pod soul is just spruce leaves. I have spruce trees. I can grow them. I can shear them, and I have a jetpack to get to the top of a really tall tree to get a whole bunch of these guys. That's not a problem. I can do that just fine. And dirt, also not a problem. It's a little bit of a problem because it's a little pain in the butt to go ahead and use a watering can on our garden over there, but it works. Milk, we have the cow for. Like I said, I might have to wait a little while to get a milk bucket and then do it slowly, but it'll be fine. It'll take a pretty long while, which I'm not happy with. Oh, wait. We have... this works with... oh, this is soy milk. Not what I was looking for. Fresh milk. That. If we go to fresh milk, I think we get 4 for 1 bucket of milk. We do. 1 bucket of milk gives us 4. So we can do 4 of these guys for every 1 bucket of milk. And I don't know if we can milk the guy right away over and over again. I don't think so, though. I think you have to wait, but I could. But anyway... that alone, fertile soil, we go back to this guy. The industrial stuff is also not completely complicated. Sulfur is a little bit of a problem, only because it's not really a problem. Wheat we have. I was growing so much wheat, it's not even funny. We get 24 of these for everything. So 2 sulfur gives us 24. I don't know how much of this we need, but 2 batches of it should be fine. So we need 4 sulfur, 2 sticks, 8 wheat, and 4 bone meal. So it's really not too much. I might already have the sulfur, but if I don't, I can go into the nether and fly to a cloud and combine some of the clouds together to get the sulfur that I need for it, which is really, 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 really kind of cool. I'm glad that I've already went to the place. So sulfur cloud, yeah, this stuff. So we go to usage 2x2 gives me a sulfur. So that's perfect. So we can use that to get what we need as well. So I can do this. I can do the fertile soil, which is really, really handy. I just need to make a bunch of it, and that's going to be the problem. So I need to get trees. I need to grow a bunch of spruce trees to get a bunch of spruce leaves, and the dirt, fertilizer, and milk. Yeah, no problems. I have a particular way of watering crops. Pretty much I don't have to stop watering them the entire time. I harvest while I go, and it just kind of works out perfectly. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half stacks of dirt. I was only here for about 3 or 4 minutes. So as you've seen, this thing is pretty amazing, especially on fertile soil. I'm not sure if this stuff actually grows crops faster or not. I think it does. But it could just be me wanting it to, so I see that it does. It's a weird little because you want it, it happens kind of thing. But aside from that, rather, I do need to charge this. I always need to charge this. Now, the next thing that I want to do is get started on this. And what this is going to be, the biggest thing that I want to happen right now is that it looks like grass. I want to explain at least this part of the base. Now, I didn't want to explain all of the base. Number 1, because it would take way too long. Number 2, it's better to see visuals, so I'm going to end up explaining it as we kind of start on each thing. So you get a little bit of the explanation of the base and why it's going to be so different from the others. This mirrors this. So what we're going to have on top is an upside down world. That's what I want to happen. There's already hanging trees. The blood saplings are like grow on ceilings, which is really cool, and I'm not sure if we want them or not. But what I'm going to have to do is basically I'm going to have to manually grow or plant or like they're crafted, placed trees. They're not grown, they're placed. There's a word for it, and I can't think of what it is. But basically, I'm putting together my own trees upside down, which is going to be really, really cool. But I want to do different types, including this dream wood, which is really cool. I might do some rowan and like some other trees. I want to mix it up, but I don't want it to be too overcrowded. I don't want it to look completely like a forest. I want it to be more like a sparse forest. You know, like tree here, tree here, tree here, tree here. So there's like maybe 5 trees on this little middle portion. Maybe, I don't know how many, whatever it's going to be. We're just going to make it look good. But in order to do that, we need this to look like grass. Now, there is a way to do that because grass only grows on the bottom part of the block. From underneath, like this right here, which I have started spreading some grass seeds around, which you didn't really see. But from underneath, it looks like dirt, and we can't have that. The way around that is with a block that is actually meant for cosmetics, topiary grass. It has no usage except for looks, which is exactly what we need right now. So the way we do this is a bunch of seeds, which is why you see that guy. We have endless bone meal. So I've just pretty much harvested a bunch of it, which isn't a whole lot. We're going to end up needing more. But for now, we can go ahead and do this to get at least a few, like, 32 of them for now, just so I can demonstrate it, just so we can see how it looks from underneath in order to figure out if this is going to work for us or not. If it doesn't, it should, though. It should. It looks really, really, really close. So I don't know why it wouldn't. Even it has the grass sound when it's broken. It's just really, really kind of neat. Where's my... Here you are. This thing's going to break really soon. How far you get? Yeah, that's as far as you're going to take me. Wow, that was a very, very, very puny amount. I need so many more seeds. The underside of this is also going to have to be lit up. I'm seeing that now, and I'm not sure how to get that done. I'm going to have to either hide some lighting in there somehow. We don't have... Do we have carpenters? Carpenter... We do! So I can make one... Maybe we'll try this real quick. Hold on. Let's do this. Because what we can do is... I need these guys. So just sticks and planks. I can do that like this. With one stack of these guys. Give me 32 of them. And then give me... I only need like one block for now. But obviously it's going to give us 5 for now. So we'll have to see. Oh, that's cool. Open blocks has scaffolding. There's just sticks. It's pretty cool. Now we take carpenter's blocks. And I believe if we do this and we get some more topiary grass. Topiary grass. It's going to be hard for me to say, and I don't know why. And then I need, what is it? It's glowstone, right? If I get some glowstone, it should glow. Now, I don't actually need this for spawning. And in the past, I've done this trick to try to prevent spawning. And it didn't prevent spawning, but it did visually light it up. I don't know if they fixed the part about it actually preventing spawning or not now. But I do want to give it a shot at some point. But for now, we only need it to look good. Here's actually a little bit of a test because it is dark enough in here. Just on a few spots. We'll see if these guys actually come in here or not. Give me you, and then we'll put you in there. And then you in there. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and do that. What? Oh, there we go. You have to shift click it in. So that should be providing light now. But is it? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's providing any light. Isn't it supposed to visually provide light? Isn't that a thing it's supposed to do? I thought it was only a visual thing. I didn't know it was an actual thing. Where's my lighting? There's a lighting in here somewhere. LC, lighting value. Lighting value! I'm missing you. Are you not in here now? Wait a minute. What the heck? I thought you were actually here, showing me the... What? I don't know. It's... I bet it's there. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, is it that C value over there? No. It must be, it's obviously labeled something else. I don't remember what it was that it's labeled. Usually, like in the newer versions and stuff, it just says light and from sky and everything. It actually shows you those numbers. So, okay, there we go. Anyway, so I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure out something else. What if we just like put a block of, I don't want a block of glowstone there, okay? I don't want that. But I can hide them under leaves or something else, or I think you can actually chisel glowstone as well. It's one of the first chiseling things that they brought in just because it does look crappy. Like if you go here, you have the neon chisel, like that's fine. If we hide that as like the bottom block of a tree, we could do it that way and light up the area without it being completely obvious. Or we can just hide it under leaves as part of decoration or under something else that lets light through, whatever the case may be. But we do need to make sure it visually looks like the area is lit up. Where is that glowstone that I just got? Wasn't it in here somewhere? Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Like this. So if we go back up here. And my glowstone actually didn't look too terrible in this texture pack. It's not doing anything. Why aren't you lighting up the area, man? What the heck? I guess maybe it's just too much of a contrast. Maybe there's too much of a contrast between this and the sky. It's probably what it is. It probably will look lit up once we get the entire floor in. But for now, I need to do a huge amount of farming, which probably won't happen all today to get the rest of this floor done. I don't know if I have enough time, but I'm going to try. Because it really shouldn't take me too long, I guess. Just because bone meal, I have plenty of bones. I don't have to farm for those. And all I really need to do is take a stack of bone meal and right-click on this thing endlessly. I used about 12 stacks, 13, 15, actually no. What is this? Of this full inventory, basically. minus these guys. Like this whole thing of bones, plus the bones that I had, which was like 3 or 4 stacks more, plus all the bone meal that I had, which was like 3 or 4 stacks more. So I used that much in bone meal just to get like 4 or 5 stacks. Like we're talking a huge amount of everything. Also, I took out the carpenter's block and the glowstone that was over here. So nothing is lighting it up now. I want to see the difference between the two. So hopefully this will cover the inside, although I'm thinking it won't. I need a new builder's wand. Builder's wand! Come here, buddy. What is it? 2 sticks, right? I think this is 2 sticks. 1, 2, and a diamond, I believe. Where's my diamond? Oh, goodness. I mixed all my chests around. As you can see, I moved everything from over there and brought it over here. So, yeah, that's... I don't know where anything is. Oh, it's all gone. Where is that? Wait, that's diamond. I can't decraft it, but that's yeah. Nope, not gonna work. All right. There should be some though. I had like a stash of diamonds over here in one of these chests somewhere. There we go. Found it. Okay. I've delayed by talking about random nonsense for long enough. Thank you, diamond wand. Woohoo! And now we're gonna go all the way back up. This is not gonna be enough to cover all of it, but hopefully it'll be enough. I hope. Does this thing still, like, prevent you from dying? Does the jetpack? No! Misclick majorly. Okay, that doesn't work. That's not the right tool. That isn't the right tool. There isn't a right tool. Crap. This is going to take me a little while. Oh my goodness gracious. But yes, does the jetpack still prevent you from dying if you like almost land too hard on it? On the ground? I don't know. Because right now my hover's off, and I'm aware that my hover is off, but it doesn't mean I'm going to stay remembering that the hover is off. And I very well could, like, die or accidentally fall off or something and forget in the moment how to turn it back on, because sometimes that happens. Okay. I did not have enough. I didn't have enough, so I had to come back down and yet get some more seeds and stuff. I have lit up the top naturally. It's kind of what you got to do. But as far as the bottom, I don't know why I thought it would look darker. I mean, the light does bend around. Like the daylight does bend around the outsides of blocks, as you can actually see here really, really well. So it was lit up. I just couldn't, I don't know. It just didn't look like it. It seems so dark. But now in contrast, it's pretty obvious that it, wait, let's not hit the ground too hard. But now, you know, now in contrast, it seemed fine. Or in contrast, it's pretty obvious that it wasn't, or it was lit up. Boop. And then there you go. There we go. That was like perfect. I wasn't even looking at the ground and I did it perfectly. So one block in the middle actually lights it up really, really, really well. So we are going to end up having a little bit of light, especially when the outside rings, because the outside rings are also going to be the topiary grass and going to have the trees and everything. So it's going to be very dark in the middle without being lit up. It's going to be much, much, much darker in the middle. And right now it's still kind of bright, but I believe a lot of that is because of the contrast naturally from the sun always being there when you're looking up and stuff. So it's going to be something we're going to have to combat for a little while at least. But for right now, I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's about as good as we're going to get for a ceiling of grass. But it is what it is. It looks pretty good from the side, too. I mean, I'm liking the way it's turning out. Don't get me wrong. I just wish the grass was brighter. But in any case, it doesn't really matter too much. We're just going to have to... We're going to put some trees and stuff in there. We'll see if we can't get the lighter trees. Like the Dreamwood actually has white leaves, which is really cool. I actually really, really, really love that tree in particular. So we're going to build some of those upside down. And we're going to do some upside down spruce and oak and... Probably one, I want to actually test this one out in particular, this guy. I want to see what this guy looks like when, let me turn my hover back on. When we do this, and I'm going to need some more bones. And I know that I need some more bone meal, actually, just because I've used everything that I had. Let's go and get ourselves 3 more stacks of it, just so we're pretty much ready. I only have 11 topiary grass left, so we're certainly going to have to get more. I do have enough for some more dirt, too. And I do have some dirt. I just put it away in a chest. Also, you can see the grass is starting to stretch around the outside, which is really, really cool. It's almost completely there, and I haven't even used my watering can on it at all. Now, this right here is going to take forever for this grass to get through, because the more grass that is around it, the faster it will spread. Actually, these corners right here just spread downward. I only needed one of the grass seeds on the top, and it would have spread through the corners, which is kind of an interesting concept. I didn't think that would be a thing, which means over here, actually, we're also going to get some spreading from the corners, which is really good. And once the top portion gets to this side, it will also spread downward, and we won't have to put any more grass seed down, which is really good, and I'm happy about it. But I'll probably use my watering can to speed it up at some point, just because I want it to be full. But anyway, so this thing grows on the ceiling. Can it grow on topiary grass? It cannot. I can't plant this. I cannot plant this on this ceiling. Can I plant it on, like, stone? No. What does that have to be on? Netherrack? Possibly. Well, that might be okay if we have to put it on netherrack, because, I mean, it's going to be hidden anyway. The block will be hidden, and this is a nether block. So, or a nether tree, I mean. So, we should be okay if I can find my netherrack, if I didn't, like, get rid of it or something. I shouldn't have. Oh, wait, I don't have any netherrack. What am I talking about? That's a different series that I have netherrack. Why would I have netherrack? Now, how do we get netherrack, anyway? Netherrack? Yep, that's cool. All right. So we can get that obviously through seeds, which is handy. Gravel and demonic blood. Ooh, witchery. I can't wait to get back into witchery too. Witchery's got some really, really, really cool things. Compressed netherrack. I didn't know you could compress netherrack. Doubling with Botania, which I also really want to get into. Okay, so lava in a barrel, which we actually have one of the stone barrels. I can do that. I can make a piece of that real quick. Okay, so give me a bucket. I had a bucket around here somewhere. There's one. I have an empty bucket. Did I put it in here? Here it is. And then I need one piece of redstone, which we have over there, and the lava, which we have over there. So we're pretty much good. Should just have to go boop. And then lava, please. Thank you. And we'll go like this. This. Oh, why you have water? Don't get water in you. You're not supposed to have water in you. Go. And go. There we go. That's better. And then give me netherrack. Perfect. All right, let's go see if this is what we need in order to grow this tree that I want to grow. Turn off hover so I climb faster. You know what? Let's do this the easy way and go around the outside. Around the outside. Okay. Bloop. Bloop. All right, let's see if this grows. Let's see if it grows on the top. I know it says grows on the ceiling. I know. Okay, I have one place. I just wanted to see. Lava resistant, grows on the ceiling, burn time, blah, blah, blah. So does it work? It does! Look at you. Bone meal. What do you look like? Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah! Whoa! You are huge! Holy crappo! That is a big tree, man. This is a cool looking tree, though. I don't know if it works for like an... Yeah, that takes up like the entire thing. That is wicked! Wow, I wonder if it ever gets smaller. Wonder if it ever goes smaller than this. What kind of wood are you? Obviously bloodwood. Duh. Bloodwood is pretty cool though. We might actually make... I don't know if we want to use bloodwood in here or not. I don't know what colors we're going for. Oh, by the way, that's another thing to mention actually. The cobblestone is obviously not going to stay. That's just my border. That will be removed and replaced with something else. I just don't know what. This is even going to be removed and replaced with something else. I just don't know what. And eventually we're going to have enough cows, probably cows, just cows, maybe some other stuff too, to prevent passive spawns, and they're going to be held elsewhere, so we won't have to worry about the passive spawns. I can take down fences and not worry about things roaming off the edge or anything like that, and we'll have our cow spawners somewhere like in the nether or in the deep dark or something. So that way we get cows forever, and we can always check for more of the awesome cows. But we never have to, I don't know, pick them up and do stuff. And sorry, Andy. I didn't think about that when you were going through it, buddy. But now that you told me you put them in the deep dark, I'm like, yeah, you could have done that the whole time in the nether probably. Sorry. Anyway, so bloodwood is here. I don't think I want it here, though, specifically. I mean, I can leave it for a little while. It's not really going to hurt anything. It's kind of cool, I guess. But I just don't know what exactly to design this this area around. I don't know what I want to have around the area as far as, like, other materials. Because As far as nature-y is concerned, this middle part is almost going to be the extent of it. I mean, we're going to have some other stuff like farms and stuff on the outsides, and I don't want to go too far into it because spoilers, but we'll have paths and stuff going out, and we'll have farms out there. We'll have areas for everything. This middle part is just a big center point for the base that has it's going to have the nature-y feel to it. So I don't know what I want to have as accent blocks that would also be really well when used a lot of them put together kind of a thing. Because I don't want to overdo it by using the same blocks, building out of those primarily on the outskirts of the nature area. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense because I'm not good at explaining things and I really need to work on that. But in any case, it is what it is, and hopefully you understood enough. But I'm liking the way this is turning out so far. It's going pretty daggone well, I think. I think it's doing pretty good. And yeah, we're just going to have to get started on it. I'm going to try... I don't know. I'm going to try to do a few things. I want to fill this the rest of the way out. I want this all to be topiary grass by the next time I see you. But I don't know if it will be. I'm going to save the designing. We're going to do a lot of that together. A lot of the planting and stuff. Just so we can actually design it out and see what looks good and everything. So I might have a little bit of it done. I'm not sure. But I can only sleep at night. It's not nighttime yet. See, it says daytime in the top left corner. But pretty soon it'll change. It'll change. And then that's the second. That's the second I know that it'll work. There it is. Done deal. So now I can sleep, and now I can make it daytime. Yay, it's daytime again. That was quick. So anyway, obviously, if you guys have any suggestions on anything, I'm always open to them. Always open to suggestions and comments and ideas and thank yous and why would you thank me? And everything. Yeah. So, yeah, whatever. You get it. So, yeah, just leave all your comments down there. I'll read them. I always read them. I always reply to them, too. But anyway, yeah, if you did like the episode, if you did like the time-lapse, then don't forget to let that, or wait, I mixed that. Those are two, that was an old one and a new one kind of coming together, making a morphed up Frankenstein outro. Isn't it not good? All right, hold on. If you like the video and you like the time-lapse, then don't let that like button get lonely and subscribe to see more. Check out the Patreon and donation links down below. Thank you for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps. And put gold in. So that way, that's probably the best way we're going to get the plates. So we don't have to make all the other stuff. Is to use this guy. That's probably what it's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to make a bunch. Yeah, okay.